it's just putting more pieces on the board, that's it. And we need more volume of things so that we can see that women actually have a wide range of things that they can do. I think that if people watch it, and I don't mean this just as a woman, I mean this as if you are a person right now who's watching movies and you feel like your story isn't being told, if you don't see yourself on screen, what's stopping you from doing it? So Unicorn Store is a whimsical comedy about a girl named Kit, played by me, who is an artist at heart, but is told no so many times that her heart sort of breaks and she decides she just wants to be a normal person and not be an innocent, childlike artist. So she goes to work at a sort of dead-end job, and while she's there, she starts receiving these magical invitations to a place called the store. Eventually her curiosity gets the best of her and she goes to the store where Samuel L. Jackson is. He is a salesman and tells her that is going to sell her the thing that she's always wanted, which is a unicorn. And they don't cost anything, she just has to prove that she deserves it. So the rest of the film is that journey of her proving that she deserves a unicorn. It's actually a documentary. It's 100% documentary. I knew that there was something about this script and this story that was really important to me. I thought it was just purely an allegory to me that I could just project my own things onto, but then I decided to pull old home movies and include them in the film, and in that I found all this footage of me as a kid wanting a unicorn. So I guess this has been very deep inside of me for a long time and I just forgot.
How did you go about casting me?
He sent it, we auditioned a lot of people. He actually sent in a tape and I was looking for something different. I think that Kit it was for me a way of showing a young woman in a different way on screen, and so I was hoping to find a young man who was interested in showing a different side of being a man, young man on screen.
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure. Well, then,
there he is.
That all makes sense.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Brie immediately is the type of person who immediately puts you at ease. But it certainly was a recurrent thought. I was like, all right. Like, she just won an Oscar. It's kind of insane. I totally understood what she was saying to me, which is like a big deal. Just very clear and also just like a very light, easy guiding hand and everything. I remember one thing, it was like very simple.
What?
She said in that like cavernous, unicorn storeroom. I think you're like, hey, can you put a little more energy into that? I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I was like, that take was 1,000 times better. Just try a little bit.
Yes, but you didn't need that much. I mean, that was part of the hardest part about setting off on this journey was casting, and it wasn't just the cast, it was also my crew, because I knew I was doing 2 jobs, and I've been on films where a director micromanages and it feels suffocating. No one's having a good time because it's about one person's vision instead of it being a team sport. Yeah, it's way more fun when everyone feels like their voice is being heard.
There's something about there's the anti-hero thing that I'm so accustomed to seeing nowadays in like TV and film. And, it's just like this kind of either ironic, too cool for school thing that I'm just like, oh, come on, can't we just have something open-hearted and earnest? And I think these movies, and Unicorn Store in particular, has this like very like just like I just want to like open up and like show a part of myself to the world that's like really, I don't know, pure. And that's something that excites me and feels fresh.
Filmmaking has always been my form of activism, and I was hitting it really hard by trying to tackle like the hardest things and the most difficult things because I wanted to show the dark corners of the world because we need to see them. And I still want to keep doing that, but I realized that self-care was not happening for me, and there was this other thing in me. There's like an inner child that wasn't getting fed, that wasn't allowed to be, and I wanted to see what it would be like to explore that, to live that, and to share that as another way of being.
And how did Sam Jackson come to be cast in this, and with tinsel in his hair?
The tinsel in his hair is all him. I mean, actually, the fact that he's in the movie is all him. We were filming Kong, and he came into the hair and makeup trailer and was like, "This is my part. Don't give this part to anybody else," and then like begged me. Like actually put his hands like this and said, "Please."
And finally, I mean, do you feel capable of owning a unicorn? Would you want a unicorn?
Do I feel capable? It's a lot of work.
Is it?
It's a lot of
I guess
work.
it was a whole lot of
Well, you
things
know all
you have
the
to do.
folders in there? I
Yeah.
wrote like a lot of those, so I know how much work it is.
And it's just like upkeep.
It's a lot,
So you have
yeah.
no life, but you have all
they need
this
a lot
life.
of exercise. They need a lot of stimulation. They're very particular about their food.
Right,
They hate catfish. That was another main thing. I decided that unicorns hate catfish.
They're just like, I can't.
Because I personally hate catfish.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you just hate
I just
it.
have a thing against it. I don't like their face.
Oh, the little whiskers, the meat whiskers.
They need to go away.